you know, if that cement place blew up, this place would be even more of a ghost town than it actually is. Okay. Hola amigos, buenas tardes y bienvenido. Welcome back to Tula in Hidalgo. We're starting off today's video with this. I've just bought these from the lady on the street. I think they're like crickets, grasshoppers things, I'm not sure. This could be interesting.
Hola amigos and welcome back to Mexico. You've stumbled across part 4 of my 2020 Mexico series where we visit some all-new destinations. After our world-class barbacoa, we're back in Tula, and this time we're jumping on a colectivo and heading to quite possibly one of the most bizarre and unique spots in Mexico.
So I did ask for just like a few, but she gave me a whole bag. Yeah, they're like crickety things with, they've got legs and stuff. Bottoms up. Ooh, they're quite nice actually. I think they're like coated in some kind of thing that they've obviously been cooked in. They're just crispy. Can't believe I'm eating random insects on the street in Mexico. They look quite nice. Who knew? They're like hollow as well. Got nothing in them. Got like a I don't know, like a barbecue-y taste. I don't know. Yum. Anyway, that's a snack for later. We're gonna get on the bus. We're going somewhere about 20 minutes away. Let's go. I think sometimes people are a bit wary about eating random insects on the street. I had a scorpion in Thailand once. It's pretty much the same. It doesn't taste of anything. It's just really cremated and until it's crispy, you know, with some added flavour. It's all good. Nutrients, right? Okay, bus station. I'm looking for a bus to Cruz Azul, which isn't too far away. I think I just saw one go up in that direction. Just look in the windows. Tula, San Pedro, San Jose. No, I don't want any of them. I think it's that big one up in the distance up there. Okay, or that one. Cruz Azul. Shall I try that one? Ah, perfecto. Hola, amigo. Cruz Azul. Sí, gracias. ¿Cuánto cuesta? Pesos. Ok. Buenas tardes. Okay, I'm off the colectivo and I appear to have arrived outside a cement factory, which is what this video is about, believe it or not, but there's more to it than that. So this video is very much a sequel to the Real del Monte video in terms of English heritage in Mexico. Thrilling, right? And again, this has been recommended by Valentine, who I mentioned in the last video, who is a subscriber. Yeah, where do I start? Right, let's go over there. So there's what I believe is the cement factory, and this town, Cruz Azul, or Ciudad Cooperativa Cruz Azul, is very small and walkable apparently. And who is Guillermo Alvarez? I'm not sure. And you'll see this Cruz Azul blue cross. It's in the colours of the UK flag, blue, white and red. You might remember from Real del Monte there was an English cemetery there. It's got a history with mining from the 1800s. Henry Gibbon, a capitalist from England, came here in 1881. Again, a collaboration between the UK and Mexico. There's an obelisk over there which is devoted to the founders of either this factory or the football team. I think it's the first one. More on the football team in a minute. This obelisk for Los Fundadores is actually quite impressive, with the names all around it and the water trickling down, and then this huge obelisk up above. There's me tocayo, my namesake. And you wouldn't expect, you know, this kind of thing to be in a place that no one seems to know about. I didn't know about it until Valentin told me, and I'm glad he did, because it's an interesting place with history and these monuments, and there's a lot more to see in Cruz Azul. You'll notice that everything here, there's a definite theme of red, white and blue. Isn't it a coincidence that the Banamex logo is also red, white and blue? You've got these Cemento Cruz Azul signs everywhere with the blue cross. And you can see here, is that a footballer? I'm guessing it is, and those are football fans, right? Because Cruz Azul is, as any Mexican will know, one of the most famous Mexican football teams that originated here. I believe their stadium is now at Azteca Stadium in Mexico City. There's all the football kit in that place. That royal blue colour. By the way, I don't know much about football, but whatever. This video is very blue. There's lots of blue buildings around me, as all sport. Obviously football is something that Mexicans are very passionate about. The first football team, I think it was, in Mexico originated in Pachuca, when the English brought football to Mexico. There's a market down here, Mercado Municipal. Another market. Let's have a look. There is some food I want to have in this video, but it's not here, so we'll see what we can do. Okay, bienvenidos. Oh, there's a dog. Seems quite small. Oh, there's antojitos mexicanos, chilaquiles, sopes, snacks, or actually meals, chilaquiles. Okay, it just seems like there's some just regular shops. There's a meat place there, carnitas. Here we go, everywhere you look, there's this blue cross with Cemento Cruz Azul. And it's thoroughly bizarre, because obviously this is not like a Pueblo Magico, magic town or whatever. You know, it's quite sort of industrial, it feels like. It is Sunday right now, so it is very quiet. It's not a weekday, so obviously I guess there are not workers from the cement factory going to work. But it's truly unique. Is what I would say. And it's very clear that this whole town, everything is based around the cement factory, Cruz Azul. Everything is blue. It almost feels like this medical town because of the cross, if you know what I mean. Obviously it's not medical, but you know what I mean. So it is, I keep saying it, it's truly bizarre. Right, I think this place might be closed. I hear noise around the corner. Okay, it is open. Basically it's a supermarket, but outside, Valentin told me to try the food outside the supermarket. So let's see what food they've got. I don't know if I'm just being really thick today, but I've had a complete Spanish failure. I couldn't understand a word. First time that's happened in ages. But I've ended up with a kilogram of carnitas. Brilliant. The people sitting there, I don't know where they got the tortillas from. I went in the supermarket. The people at the stall thingy didn't have any. Great. So I can now save this until I get home. We'll have some other food somewhere else. I was told there was tacos de canasta outside there. This is not that. But you know what? Eating a load of meat out of a tray on the grass, I'm not complaining. Meat is good. Quite fatty, but tastes good. I think this is actually one of my good Mexico travel cock-ups mistakes, because it's pork, but there are bits of like meaty pork, but also like bacony bits as well. It's a bit like eating a bacon joint from a supermarket, you know. I'm quite happy with this. There is the stadium. 10th of December Stadium, where Cruz Azul began, I believe. I can actually get a view, I can't believe it. It's quite small. Is it? It looks small for a football pitch. I don't think it's a full-size one. And even on the grandstands over there, I don't know if you can see it, because I can't. You've got the cross and the Cruz Azul and the big grandstand in the distance there. You know what? These are the places that no one comes to. Except me. There's something nice. It's like a viaduct. The thing that the train goes over. I quite like viaducts. It looks quite old as well. It goes off into the distance. I can't believe I'm saying this. Yes, seriously, I find this interesting. Alright? Yeah, it's a viaduct. Lovely. Look at the size of that cement factory in the distance. It's so imposing and odd in terms of the architecture, because obviously it doesn't fit in with anything else here. Yeah, you've got these tall tower things, the big thing going along the top. Oh my god, I just saw a person, a little girl. Probably the first person I've seen all day. So Cruz Azul feels like the anti-Mexico. This is everything you would not expect from Mexico. It's like the industrial zone and the Crystal Maze. Remember that? And also, I just realised something. You know what this place is? This is Mexico's Pripyat. You know, the ghost town, ghost city that was built next to the Chernobyl power station in Ukraine? Because that's what it feels like. You know, if that cement place blew up, this place would be even more of a ghost town than it actually is. So I'm trying, people. I'm trying to make some sort of connection and some sort of interest out of this. I feel like I'm in Serbia. There was that place I went to that was abandoned, that factory. It was like this. It had like a thing going out of it. Did you know, is cement transported on rails out of here on the viaduct? I don't know. I wish I could get in there, actually. Obviously, it's a working plant. I'm literally in Chernobyl. That's what it feels like. Let's cross these railway tracks. We are at a cement factory in Cruz Azul. I bet you never thought you'd be watching this today on YouTube. Combustoleo. 4 million litres, dangerous, of, I guess, concrete. What else are they going to have in there? Right, it's a bit windy. I've walked down the other end of the cement factory and you've got this, what I guess was the old train station, Cruz Azul, the old sign up there, another sign up there saying 70 kilometres to Mexico City and 1,905 to Ciudad Juarez. It's quite sweet. Right, okay, joking aside, I know I've been a bit flippant and sarcastic in this video as always, but you know what, coming to this little train station, which I didn't even see from over the road when I got here, it kind of reminds me of like Devon in the UK. There was this old train station that we used to go to all the time for some reason, and it was like, I'm sure it was dating back to like the 1800s, similarly with this I guess, and the whole industry of cement in Mexico. And even though, you know, it might not be the most thrilling thing, there is stuff to learn, because obviously every country has a history in terms of industry and how its economy has grown, and something like this is important to that. And also, you know, the whole football thing, obviously I'm not a football fan, but Mexicans are fanatical when it comes to football, so I'm sure if you are Mexican, me going to the Cruz Azul stadium, although I couldn't get in because they wouldn't let me go on the grass, is epic. I don't know, let me know down in the comments, but you know, you won't see any other YouTube person coming to Cruz Azul, that's for sure. Thanks, Valentine.